Okay, good evening, guys. Welcome. My name is Terry James. I'm on the call this evening with my business partner, Enika. And we are here tonight to run through the latest news from ULTIMA. Hot off the desk from Alex, even as late as this afternoon, to keep you guys up to date. Now, you know we've been quiet for the last week or so. We had a great and amazing convention here in Dubai. Then we had the Women's Empowerment Convention the weekend after. It's kept us very, very busy. And of course, we've got teams from all over the world, and some of them got stuck in Dubai in the heavy rainfall that we had. So we were busy helping those guys as well. But at the same time, of course, what has been happening, a lot of announcements off the stage. And Alex only yesterday presented some more extra news as to what we needed in that presentation, the PowerPoint, what we needed to bring to you guys so you can see where we're going with everything. And I think you should be very excited at what is coming forward, what is rolling out. And yes, there are always disappointments on the journey to success. There's always, in any company, bumps in the road. We get that. And I'm going to cover a couple of the bumps in the road and what is happening going forward. But I would just say to everyone, many people, don't become negative, because the moment that you become negative, you embrace negativity, you will attract more negativity. Every problem that you think is happening always has a positive solution. And that is what we are, solution finders, solution makers. We've been with the company 3 years. And believe me, there's been ups and downs along the way. But we are still successful because we always adopt the attitude that you always remain positive and look for any negative. Where's the positive in the negative? And I'm going to present some of that to you tonight in the call. But what I want to do is share my screen. Am I can I share my screen?
Yes, I made you co-host and you can share.
Co-host, that's what I meant. Okay, here we go, guys. We are recording. You may need your pens, by the way, to make some notes as we go on. I want to just show you the first slide that is the roadmap. Now, this roadmap that you can see, there's some really exciting aspects. This industry, the blockchain industry, cryptocurrency, is rapidly evolving. You may have even seen just within the last 12 months what is happening as well with regulations coming in. For example, FTX, Sigmund Bankman-Friedman, whatever he's called, was jailed for 25 years for his exchange and running that with backdoors into taking customers' money. And then, of course, only yesterday, I think it was CZ from Binance, the biggest exchange in the world, sentenced to 4 months in prison for his money laundering that he apparently turned a blind eye to. So all this regulation is coming all over the world. So we're in an industry that's rapidly evolving in the loosely termed financial sector, and we've got to be navigating it. And Alex, in 8 years in the industry, is navigating with everything that is going on, and at the same time in a rapidly evolving industry. And let's face it, out of all the opportunities in the world, mainstream, where you can actually make the sort of money that you can in crypto, is very rare. What you're going to do, go into property? How much money do you need? You're going to go into shocks and scares? I don't think so. That doesn't really bring anything to the table. You're going to get yourself a business, get the headache with the business. Network marketing, without any doubt, is the most powerful level playing field for everyone to enter into and make a significant income. When you combine cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology with network marketing, you've got something extremely powerful. But in 8 years, there's not one single company that has managed to stay the course of 8 years. Most of them, and you guys know, most of them come and go within 6, 12, 18 months. They enter, they take your money, they run off. Now, that is one point that is worth mentioning, because when we're talking about buying the splits or providing liquidity, to secure yourself some split token technology, and splitting 2.0 we're going to talk about, The company, in the terms of ULTIMA, do not make any money. They don't take any money from you guys. You provide liquidity to a decentralized pool on the blockchain that has already had a smart contract given a green tick by CertiK, the most stringent auditors in the world for smart contract technology, given a green tick to say that the ULTIMA token is entirely decentralized on the blockchain. So when you are providing liquidity to the pool on the blockchain, and I appreciate many of you may not even understand in detail this terminology, I urge you to find out and get the education, of course, but we're operating with smart contracts in a decentralized environment. You create a contract with the pool. You do not give money to the company, so the company cannot run off with your money. The pool is decentralized on the blockchain. The blockchain isn't going anywhere. And there are many, many blockchains in the world. You are going to help sustain the smart blockchain, by the way, with the staking nodes that are coming into your wallets very soon. I'm going to cover those in this presentation. But here's the roadmap. And as we're going forward, you can see with the innovations in this industry, we are moving forward with technology. There are many, many things coming with Web 3.0. All this with the NFTs, with lending on the protocols of the blockchain. All this is coming. And we already have, of course, the debit card. And we already have, which is coming very little, many of it, the convention have already got the Smart Defender card for our version of as close as you can get to a secure cold type wallet. We'll talk about that. But let's move on through this presentation so you guys can get an idea of where we're going. Because you know that Alex has spoken about the ecosystem. I'm going to talk about the cashback vouchers. I'm going to talk about the card program. I'm going to talk about all these things that we know are in the background. We know are in the makings. All we have to do is just be a bit more patient. I'm going to tell you why we need to be more patient, because what we have our hands on is the perfect vehicle to earn, save, and multiply our income. We're looking to go towards 100 million users. This is the vision of Alex. We don't hold back on that. We want to build. We want to keep growing. And the way we do that is, of course, with network marketing. Now, you know, I'm going to talk about the mining, which is Bitcoin and many other of the older technologies, staking and splitting. These technologies, the staking and the splitting, are more or less a unique innovation by Alex. Mining is the old way of doing things. You should know by now that mining is a very expensive process of mining out Bitcoin. Well, we do splitting, which is minting the circulation of ULTIMA tokens into the general supply from the Genesis tokens that are held by smart contracts on the blockchain. So they are, I'm going to show you where they are. But the staking now with splitting 2.0, I'm going to show you how we are combining the two together, staking and splitting, and achieving a daily reward. What we're looking at right now is the Premier Pool. So because this is where this new technology is coming in. Now I'm going to answer questions on other things. I'm going to answer questions on the gold pool and the green pool, but I want to talk about what is brand new right now, first of all, as we're going forward. Because splitting 2.0 is bringing a buyback pool together with the technology of the splitting. And the splitting is going to work pretty much like it does right now. But you know, when you're buying or providing liquidity to the pool for the premium splits, you are providing liquidity to a buyback pool. This is what happens. You provide liquidity by, of course, acquiring the splits, giving the liquidity to a buyback pool that is holding decentralized on the blockchain by smart contract all the tokens that you are requiring to obtain the splits. What you are essentially doing is lending, if you like, into a paid back pool. You, the lender, providing liquidity to a decentralized pool via ULTIMA token at the market price. This, when you provide this liquidity into the buyback pool, you will secure a quantity of premier splits. Now, this splitting technology with the staking is only available in this pool right now. The buyback pool only applies at this moment in time to this particular pool, the premier pool. But what happens is your splits that you receive, then you can hold them in your wallet and claim your reward every day. So why is it like staking? It's like staking because if you are familiar with staking, you hold coins or tokens, you hold them into a wallet by smart contracts and receive a reward frequently depending on what the smart contract says. We get a daily reward, and I'm going to cover that with the premier splits. But now the difference is this. It is like you are staking your splits because at any moment in time, you can decide to liquidate your split and return it back into currency that you provided to provide the liquidity into your own pocket. This is the buyback. This is where you decide that you do not want to stake your splits anymore, and what you want to do instead is sell your split back into the pool, the buyback pool. When you do so, the split that you had will be burnt. The amount of splits in the general pool will decrease. And when you then decide to liquidate your split, your staked split, you're going to receive your money back that you spent and the liquidity you provided, 100% of that liquidity in ULTIMA token, but equivalent to the euros that you purchased with, that you provided liquidity with. Over a 12-month period, I'll show you the payment plan. But essentially, once you then sell your split, you remove it from the staking, you sell it back to the pool by smart contract, not back to the company. It's all taken care of on the blockchain. You then receive your 12 monthly payments to reimburse you all the liquidity. So you've had the rewards every day, and then you've decided that you wanted to liquidate one or more or any portion of your splits to have a 12-month income in ULTIMA to the value. Let me add here that you know or should know that we have a promotion on right now for the Premier Splits. If you was, when we go live, to decide that you did not want your split anymore and you want to take it to the buyback pool, you will only be able to liquidate the amount of money you spent, not the bonus splits. The bonus splits will not pay you. The splits that you paid for in liquidity with the bonus splits are inside the rewards. They do pay you in the rewards, but if you want to sell them back to the buyback pool, you will only be reimbursed for the real liquidity you provided. I hope that's pretty clear. But this is a hybrid of staking and splitting, mining or minting the tokens, and of course, the ultimate rewards coming to you every single day. And it's easy to use. Hopefully you guys have got your ULTIMA cards. If you haven't, you need to get hold of an ULTIMA card because they're going to come in more useful as we move forward as well. So the token rewards are very easy to liquidate. And I want to talk about that because the token price, there's a few things that are influencing the token price right now. One of those things is that right now we have too many tokens coming to the market in X amount of pools. The green pool, the red pool, the gold pool, the business split pool. All these are splits that are coming to the market providing all the tokens every day. And there are too many. We've had the halving, but now we've got too many pools. So you will know that what is happening is the green pool is going to be merging into the gold pool. I'm just going to talk about that a little bit later because it doesn't fit into the presentation right here. But overall, what I'm saying is that the company are looking at reducing the supply of tokens to the market in the feasible way that they can do. One of them, of course, is the premium pool, but because it's got a 6-month halving. So here we have an example of the premium pool that you can provide liquidity, and one split is valued at 22,000 euros, one split. So if we look at this as a lifetime income stream, but the new Premier pool has got 6-month halving, not 12-month. So we've got to reduce this supply to the market to increase the price of the token. One of those ways, as I mentioned, is the removal or merging of the green pool into the gold pool. Therefore, another 25 tokens a day will be removed from coming into circulation. Alex has already mentioned that the measures he's putting in place right now, by August, we should see a token price of between $8,000 to $10,000. And by the end of the year, around $20,000. Hopefully when I go through the presentation tonight, it should become a little bit more clear why we think that is going to happen. So one split in the Premier pool, 22,000 euros. And if you look at the numbers, you can see the example on the left. Let me just see it's on the next slide. Here we are. So split rewards. Let's assume that there are 1,000 splits, Premier splits, that go live on the 1st of June. Because it's the 1st of June when you're going to start receiving the daily rewards because you are staking your splits, your Premier splits. If there's 1,000 and the 25 tokens per day are coming to the market, then you would receive in 6 months until the next halving around 4.5 ULTIMA tokens. And if we hold the value of today, around 4,000 euros, that would be 18,000 euros if the price stays the same for 6 months. And you've just got one split. Now, of course, you could have more splits. But as we go through the process of holding the splits, remember, you can hold them, you can receive your daily reward, and then maybe after a period of time, you want to go to the buyback pool. You've received, in this example, 18,000 euros in the 6 months. And then you decide, you know what, I want to return my split now. I'm happy with that income. I'm going to sell it to the buyback pool by smart contract. You create that contract with the pool. You no longer receive any rewards. You can't go back on this smart contract. It will action, and then it will pay you 5%, 5%, 5% in a payment plan that you can see for 12 months in ULTIMA, and it will equate to the exact euro value, the 22,000 euros for one split that you paid. Will not pay you for bonus splits that we currently have with the bonus, but it will pay you the liquidity. So that is what you can do as you're going forward. Now, let's say, for example, 180 days, if there's only 100 splits. By the way, let's have a look at the numbers. You know, we can see, we get a good idea of what volume is coming into the business because we're the number one team. We get an idea of how many splits are being sold. And it says, for example, that 1,000 splits will be 22 million euros. But that's not strictly true because although the numbers would say that, we have a promotion on right now. So in fact, it wouldn't be 22 million euros to equate 1,000 splits. It would be less. So, but we're working on 1,000 splits. And, you know, at this moment in time, that is probably about right. But we've got another month of the promotion. So when you're looking at these numbers, you might want to double the amount of splits that I'm talking about from the 1,000 to give you an idea, maybe 2,000, depending on how the promotion goes. But at 1,000 splits in the market, 25 tokens a day, look at the one in the middle, 80%. It means that your split would be earning the 4.5 Ultima in 6 months at the price of the current price of the token, 1,000 splits in the market. You would get an 80% return on your 22,000. 80% return if the token price stays exactly where it is. Now that is better than anything I can think of out there, unless of course you're talking about these scams that come and go and promise you the world and give you nothing. But these are the splits that you can work out. As the splits increase in the market, then you can work out really whereabouts you can work out what is going to be coming in the daily reward. So the splits right now, I'm assuming probably around 1,000 at the moment. Let's see how the promotion goes for the rest of May, because this goes live on the 1st of June. So yes, it's a lifetime reward. You stake your split. Now, this is what's remarkable. You can go and get your money back at any time. Yes, it comes in a payment plan over 12 months to protect the price of the token. It's a payment plan, but it's by smart contracts. It will pay you, and it will pay you monthly to the euro value divided into the 12 to make sure you get all the money liquidity back that you paid in Ultima token. Take the Ultima token to the market, sell it, move it onto your card. So this is like a buyback guarantee by smart contract, securing you as a lender of liquidity getting rewarded every day between 80 to 100% a year. And you can remove your liquidity at any time back into your pocket into a payment plan. This is splitting 2.0 with the staking aspect. This is why we're excited. This is what is groundbreaking. There is nothing else out there that is doing it like this. And you know there's a promotion right now. Until tomorrow night, we get 380% or 3.88 times what you purchase. Ready to start by the 1st of June. You can see that the promotion will be scaled down. So, yes, there's a calculator coming. That's going to be the working on the calculator so you can work out your rewards. But let's have a look at the halving, because we know now that the halving is going to happen every 6 months. The first one has happened on the top in black. That's been and gone. We did have 50 tokens per pool coming to the market every day. Now we have 25. But in 6 months' time, so now we're talking December, January. 6 months' time, there'll only be 12 tokens per pool. And what is happening at the moment is a lot of people, and this is another influence on the token price, a lot of people are dumping the token every day. The moment they get it, take it straight to the market and sell it. It's crazy. I've seen people on the exchange selling below the price of the market. Below the price. How crazy is that? They're not helping you guys. They're not even helping themselves. What we have to do is think about working as a community and put the sell orders in above the market price and push the price upwards. But there are always people that for whatever reason just want to destroy the market, and they are harming the whole community. So Alex is already telling you guys this halving strategy is going to become aggressive. So those people who enjoy making it every day and selling it are soon going to be kicking themselves because the token price will go up, but the holding of token they're actually receiving is going down. Hodl the tokens. If we reach 20,000 by the end of the year, and I'm talking hodling the tokens from the main pools, hodl the tokens, if we reach 20,000 by the end of the year, then if you've been selling them every single day, you're going to be kicking yourself. because the halving is going to get aggressive. The amount of tokens coming to you is going to get smaller and smaller. You can see the halving strategy. Someone's putting some nice red lines on there as well. You can see the halving strategy. Every 6 months, guys, by the end of next year, 2025, 6 tokens come into the market, then 3 into the pool. Now, Alex has said by the end of this year, you probably heard him say this yesterday, by the end of this year, take note, there will only be a total of 25 tokens coming to the market across all the pools by the end of this year. 25 tokens in total across all the pools by December. That is what he said. We've got to stop people dumping the token. We've got to stop this attitude of selling it well below the market price. Yes, people are buying it, of course, why wouldn't they? But what is driving people to do that? We want this project to be successful, and it will be. That is where we're going. This strategy of the halving and people taking note, of course, of the golden rules is going to increase the price by reducing the supply and increasing the demand. Now, what about the buyback pool? Where does the buyback pool get liquidity from? Well, one, it gets liquidity from you guys who are purchasing the Premier splits. Okay, that is part of the buyback liquidity. But every single ULTIMA transaction, you know or should know, has a 5% transaction fee. That fee is frozen into the buyback pool, constantly adding liquidity. And right now, the buyback pool has around 10,000 ULTIMA tokens inside it, locked in, long term, to provide the liquidity for those people who are purchasing the Premier splits at this time and giving them the allowance to unstake and cash out at any time. So this is where we're going to drive the price. This is how we're going to grow the community. Can you clear the drawings on there, so Rebecca, that people are putting on?
Yeah, I've tried to stop the whiteboard being activated. I think that should be the end of it now. Sorry, Terry.
Okay, right. So we'll tolerate the red lines down there when we got them. So this is where we are with the ecosystem. Alex has already said by the end of this year, this ecosystem is going to be in place. We're looking at the travel club. You know you've got the travel club in your back office now. The link is live there. Okay, the travel platform is not live yet. The vouchers are coming. And I'm going to talk about the vouchers. The Leads Academy, where people can generate leads, is coming. And I've been speaking to the guy that's put it together, the leads generation platform, and apparently it is extremely powerful. So we're waiting for that to go live Q3. All these aspects of the ecosystem with the delegated liquidity pools, which are your mainstay, the delegated liquidity pools giving you a daily reward for the rest of your life, that is incredible. And of course, we're talking about Web 3.0 and our smart wallet. All these coins coming into the smart wallet. All these different tokens and coins that are going to be available, more than 1,000 that are going to be inside the smart wallet. But not only that, we've got our new Defender card. The ecosystem is growing. All you guys have to be is a little patient as to how it rolls out. Stay positive. Stay with the plan. This Defender card is incredible. For those that have got it, we had a demonstration here in Dubai. It is almost like having a cold wallet. The security of a cold wallet. It's not a cold wallet, but it's giving you the highest level of security you can think of. We will be doing more tutorials on the Smart Defender as we go forward when the upgrade on the Smart Wallet goes live in the next few weeks. Now, with the internal exchanger, I want to talk about this because this is another influencer on the price of the token. So when people are saying, oh, and they're getting negative, oh, the token price is going down. Well, another reason why that lack of stability in the token price right now, and one of the other reasons is people are deciding to purchase Ultima using the internal already store of tokens from the company, meeting the demand from the USDT coming in, where people are saving 6% on the transaction fee because they can actually purchase their Ultima to go into the splits. They can purchase it via the internal exchanger, whereby they are taking the tokens stored there by the company. So they're not going to the market and pushing the market. But that is going to happen. Alex is already on the case whereby those people using the internal exchanger, when they take the USDT to the internal exchanger, it will go in and start to place buy orders. So it will impact going forward on the exchange on the price. So that is another influencer on the current price. The internal exchanger, guys, if you haven't seen it, you can go and get SmartCoin. Right now it's USDT to Ultima, but in the future it will go both ways. Ultima into USDT as well. So that is coming in the future as well. We all should know about the card. If you haven't got the virtual card, I know what you're going to say is, well, it costs, but I should be able to get the voucher on the marketplace so I can get the virtual card. But there are no vouchers left. So at this point, I want to talk about the vouchers a little bit more. Let me just check the next slide. Yeah. I want to talk about the vouchers a little bit more. Everybody that was buying the golden splits, you know, have a cashback voucher, or cashback points, I should say, in order to be able to buy the vouchers. Many people chose to buy the MasterCard topper. But here's what's happened. With everything that's going on in this space, when Alex has given over the funds to purchase the vouchers, and especially the MasterCard vouchers, what has happened is the banking system behind it is now asking for proof of funds, for KYC procedures. We all know why this is now happening. And if you're involved in the company for more than a year, you will know that the PLCU members who provided the other MasterCard, PLCU members are regulated by the FCA in the UK, and they've suspended their license ongoing for the moment. And Alex has got millions locked on that platform as well, because the FCA have decided to launch anti-money laundering investigations on where this crypto and stuff is all coming from. Now this the same has happened. The account has been frozen with around 15 million euros that was handed over to be able to purchase the vouchers. The banking system is doing their due diligence. Money laundering, KYC, and asking many questions. We don't know how long this is going to take. So you guys, same as Enika and I, are stuck with the cashback point vouchers that you may have turned into order processing codes in the back office. We're stuck. The money is stuck. Alex is hoping it will resolve quickly. But it's not his fault. We know it's not his fault. Look what happened with PLCU members, the same story. This industry is getting scrutinized more and more, and they're getting more draconian, the authorities that are looking at what we're doing in this industry. Now, there are ways of navigating it, and the vouchers are going to go back to the old cashback system where you buy shopping points. We'll do more on that, a tutorial on that when the time is right. But that is a solution. But in the meantime, these funds are locked up under money laundering investigation. We don't know how long for, but we do know that Alex has said he wants it to be resolved quickly. But if it isn't, he has an equitable solution. But let him hold on that. He has an equitable solution for those who are holding the cashback point vouchers for the MasterCard or whatever. So all you have to do again is be a little bit patient. This is the system that we are living in. So that is the thing with the vouchers. But another solution is the shopping point approach for the vouchers. By the end of this year, all this will be back online. So you will be able to go shopping using shopping points, buying with ULTIMA shopping points, and then the shopping points are used to buy the vouchers. All this will be coming back. It is a solution around the problem that we have right now, the use of shopping points. Some of you may already be familiar with shopping points. Some of you may already hold shopping points. Hold on to them. The opportunity to spend them is coming back. So the shopping points, you would normally use them to buy them with ULTIMA. This is what's going to happen. You would buy your vouchers for your MasterCard, for example, with the shopping points, and then they would be credited. Then you would get 50% cash back. This is going to be across the board for all the vouchers, by the way. So you buy shopping points, you will buy the voucher, and then you'll get 50% cash back over 12 months to the exact amount of 50% of your purchase in euro, in ULTIMA, but in euro terms. So the value in euros. That's the new shopping points that are coming, and of course, across all vouchers. So let me just move on from the vouchers. I think we've explained that right now as much as we need to. The U-Market is coming. U-Market has got over 5 million products on there. You're going to be able to buy with ULTIMA. This is coming. It's going to be going live. Guys, just a little bit of patience. It's all going to be rolling out. Everything on the U-Market website with huge discounts on them. You can buy with ULTIMA, deliver into 220 countries. And, you know, it's like having an Amazon with cryptocurrency. So this is coming. Travel platform, you know, is already linked from your back office. If you go in there, you can see you got your link through. We're waiting for the vouchers again to go live for this. It is only a matter of time. But we do know that the solution's coming forward either way, and everything will be live by the end of this year. Gaming. You know that gaming's coming. We've spoken about the games that are all coming, where you're going to be able to play games and win splits. Not win ULTIMA, win a lifetime income with splits. That is coming. The gaming platform. The academy, where you can learn business skills, finance, soft skills for marketing. Over 2 million students have already seen this academy. It's been rehashed, remade, rebranded, and coming forward as U Academy, which is Alex Reinhardt's academy, and it's coming forward where you can learn, pass tests along the way, and earn splits for a lifetime income. This is all coming. It's right now being programmed. Also coming, you know, we need to build to 100 million users. We need to grow this community. And what will happen soon is the website content, social network, where you put likes, you carry out micro tasks. You go on the website, you'll be given micro tasks to perform on social media. And if you do them, you'll receive rewards. You're going to receive splits. This is going to grow our popularity around the world. And this is going to help us to build all our teams and community, along with the Leeds Academy, which I've mentioned, that is also coming. Web 3.0, we've got our own department started up for Web 3.0, a huge, massively growing industry. Web 3.0 blockchain, this is the NFTs, the DeFi, all the different social medias that are now happening on the blockchain, hot contracts, all these things are happening. And we've got our own department starting up with Web 3.0. So all this is happening, and I'm going to talk about a couple of other things and updates in a moment, but I wanted to go through bits of this presentation. All this is happening, and we have a business behind it, and the business pool. And you should know, if you are a networker, and if you're not, you should be, because we've got the most amazing compensation plan in the world. You can secure yourself a lifetime income as a networker. Work once, get paid forever. Work once, get paid in business splits that pay you every single day. And right now, the direct bonus for sales until the promotion ends is 40%. Paid in business splits, yes. Work one time, get paid a lifetime. So you're going to get these new rank bonuses. Now we pay the infinity bonus to everybody from Pearl rank or rank Pearl. Infinity bonus extra. All the way up through the ranks. It's crazy. There is no other company in the world that can even try to compete with this type of compensation plan. You are building yourself in this business pool a pension. Because Alex isn't going anywhere. You can have a career in this company. We've been here 3 years. And we know networkers who didn't join us at the beginning have done at least 20 other opportunities out there. They're still not settled. We know that Alex isn't going anywhere. We'll be here for many years, but we also know there'll be ups and downs. We also know there'll be bumps in the road. But we've been successful, and in 3 years, we've been through some of those bumps in the road. We're inviting you to the best career in the world in network marketing with the best compensation plan. We're going to grow this business. We're not going to stop. 100 million users is where we're aiming for with an amazing ecosystem. Staking's coming. So we're talking about more income streams. 1st of July, smart coin staking. Tron coin staking, Ethereum staking is going to be happening inside our very own smart wallet. This is more income streams. 1st of July is not that far away. And when you're staking smart coin, now I want to talk about this a bit more and give you some updates. Smart coin, you know that right now the smart swapping website is stopped or halted for withdrawals. That's because there is a double spend bug in the platform. We expect it to be resolved within 2 weeks or less. And this is what's going to happen. When it reopens, the platform reopens on the smart swapping website for you to be able to withdraw smart coin. Please make a note. You're going to have a small window of opportunity of around 2 weeks. You can make a decision. You can withdraw all the smart coins that are showing on your dashboard. You can withdraw them all and you can sell them in the market. You can use them to do your transactions, no problem. Or you can leave them all or some on the dashboard. And you might want to do that. I'm going to show you why. But when you take some out, you can put them also into the staking wallet. And you're going to be able to stake smart. Staking rewards. Now, we don't have the full technical details at this time. But what we do know is it's launching up by the 1st of July. You're going to be able to stake the smart. It's going to give you almost or totally free transactions if you are staking. So you can do your transactions in smart for free. For example, claiming your rewards, and you're going to receive rewards for the staking. And this, if you look on the top right, I mentioned it earlier, you will become like a node on the blockchain via your smart wallet. You are validating transactions by staking smart coin. Those who know about the blockchain will know what I mean. But what you're doing is creating a more decentralized network as more people stake smart coin and validate transactions in their smart wallet. There'll be a desktop wallet coming soon as well. So this is smart coin staking, but there's more than the staking, of course. It starts on the 1st of July, and they're also going to have a smart pool. So a smart staking, a smart split pool is coming. A smart split pool. Now, what will happen is you are going to be able to buy splits as well. So you're staking in your wallet. That's one way. Now you're also, in addition, going to be able to purchase with smart coin or with ULTIMA splits in the smart pool. And what will happen there is, of course, just like any other of the pools in ULTIMA, you will get the smart coin delivered daily reward, not Ultima. You can buy into the pool with Ultima. You can buy into the pool with SmartCoin. This is the new pool that will launch. Now, using SmartCoin, you are going to be able to use the SmartCoin from your dashboard. So remember, when the window opens of opportunity where you can withdraw your SmartCoin, you may or may not want to withdraw all of it. Now, you are still going to receive your monthly staking for 5 years into your smart wallet, right into your smart swapping platform that you get paid every month. That's going to keep coming. But you've got to decide what you want to do with it. The window of opportunity opening soon will only open for 2 weeks. Then Alex is going to close the smart swapping platform for withdrawals for 1 year. 1 year. You're not going to be able to take SmartCoin out of the platform directly. But you will be able to use the SmartCoin that is coming into your Smart Swap wallet. You will be able to use it at a value of 10 cents to buy into the smart pool and then receive the split rewards every day. So that is one thing you can do. You can use Ultima to go into the smart pool and generate daily rewards in SmartCoin as well. But there's also more to it. The halving is going to happen in the smart pool as well. The numbers are quite large because this is SmartCoin, but you're going to have a regular pool, daily reward, and all you need to do is join the pool. And you join the pool by buying the split contracts, exactly the same way you do with the premium, exactly the same way we have done in the past. So, but you're going to be able to use your SmartCoin from your dashboard to a value of 10 cents. We think this is going to start creating a lot of demand because I'm going to go onto the Royal Pool in a moment and tell you why we think the SmartCoin is going to go up in price. Because the Royal Pool that Rebecca was just starting to talk about, I want to talk a little bit more about it. We know the old community is nearly 3 million. Over the 8 years a company being in business, people have been using PLC coin, PLC UC, PLC X, and the other ones, the old assets, and they're holding them. And they can swap them into SmartCoin at any time. All they have to do is get the SmartCoin. Now, we know that right now the Royal Pool was designed, and some people have Royal splits in their Ultima Farm dashboard. Guys, they're going to be deleted. You won't have them. I'm going to tell you why there's been a rethink for a better way forward on the Royal Pool. When they created the Royal Pool, the splits were designed to be distributed to those people who had paid liquid fiat currency or Bitcoin or USDT to buy the licenses in previous years. But a big problem came about. We know that a large part of the community have been cheating the accounts previously to September last year. A lot of people were having many accounts in the system. They were cheating the system. Some people were buying the licenses on behalf of somebody else that would pay them. But then when the Royal splits are distributed, these people are saying, well, why have I not got Royal splits? Because I paid you this money and I know I paid money, but you gave me the token. So a lot of confusion arose, and because of the substantial amount of cheated accounts, only a very few people on the distribution point got the Royal splits. So a lot of complaints came in, and of course the support have been inundated, and there had to be a rethink. This is the rethink. The Royal Pool will start to pay out on the 1st of June. So in other words, we've only got 4 weeks. This is how it's going to work. Please, guys, take note, because this is going to get really exciting from different angles. The way that it will work is that the Royal Pool can only be bought from those people using smart coin from the dashboard. So the people who holding the legacy asset, the people who are the 2.8 million community, are going to have to exchange their asset tokens and coins into smart coin. Then they can use that smart coin at 10-cent value from the dashboard to join the royal pool. This makes it fair across the board. I hope you know what I mean here. All the old community bring their assets, swap them, they get the smart coin on the dashboard and the smart swapping website, and then they can buy royal splits by using the value at 10 cents on their smart coin. That's open to everybody, by the way, but this is the big thing. The old community do not have the smart wallet. The old community do not have a smart sign-up address, and they're going to need one. They're going to need a link to join the smart pass. They're going to need the wallet to claim the rewards, which means that every one of them that decide to move forward have got to put 5,500 smart coins in the wallet to activate it, which means they've got to then claim their split rewards, and they will need more smart coin. So the smart coin demand is going to significantly increase. And what they will receive by using their smart coin to purchase the royal splits, it will pay a daily reward in ULTIMA token. And this is what everybody's looking for. This is the new way forward for royal splits. So guys, if you're holding them in your ULTIMA farm right now, they will be deleted. This is the way forward. Now it is a fair approach. Everybody holding the assets, exchange them, get the smart coin, 10-cent value, buy the royal splits, and then get your daily reward in ULTIMA. But on the way in, you need a smart pass. On the way in, you need to find a sponsor. On the way in, you're going to get a smart wallet. And then you're going to need 5,500 smart coins to activate it and more to claim your rewards. Unless, of course, you are using the smart staking. I hope you can see how attractive this is now going to become for the old community to re-engage, so that we can build this community bigger and reach the targets that we want to reach. So this is the new royal pool. And there's the prices for the splits on there. It's based on a 1 million token price, of course, or split price. So that is the new royal pool. I've explained the smart coin and the way that the platform for smart coin will close after 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks' time, it will open for 2 weeks. This is the important part. After 2 weeks, the smart platform, swapping platform is you will not be able to withdraw. You will only be able to use your incoming smart coin from the monthly staking you have in there that lands in your wallet each month. You're only going to be able to use it to purchase royal splits at 10 cents or even the smart pool splits at 10 cents. There you're getting your daily reward in smart coin, so you're getting smart coin anyway. And then if you're staking smart coin, you can do the transactions for free because you're activating yourself as a validator via your wallet on the blockchain. So this is the way forward, guys. And look, I want to just go through my notes and make sure I might have missed one or two things to speak about. Oh, yes, I've got one here. Okay. I'll take questions in a moment, by the way, but I want to mention some things that have been spoken about with Alex, and we want to get this cleared up, especially for the older members. Some of you will remember that you had PLCU Classic. And what you did, you swapped it to PLCU in the formula in your dashboard, going back probably over a year ago. But you put them into a swapping mechanism. Those classics that you swapped for PLCU are going to come back into classics, all of them. We're just waiting for the timeline. You're going to get them all back and then you can take them to the swap. You will be open for the swap. You can do the swap on the platform when you get all your classics back. So in case you're wondering, and a few people were, what's happening to the classic I swapped for PLCU? You're getting the classic back. And then the exchange rate on the platform for SmartCoin. Okay, let's have a look at, see if I've mentioned, got anything else? Okay, I think I've mentioned all the points there now, and I'm happy to take questions, Rebecca. If there's any, if they want to type them in, if you can moderate questions, I'll be very happy to take the questions and answer them. I'm sure some people have got questions about other things and happy to answer them. So please go ahead.
Annika's been doing a great job answering them in the chat, Terry. Thank you so much for that presentation. Very concise, very clear. And you've answered most of the questions that people have been asking anyway. I can't see any which are specifically not answered yet. Let me have a quick browse through the last ones. John, did you find any questions which haven't been answered?
No, nothing yet. No, Annika's covered pretty much everything.
Guys, is the time to type in your question if you want to ask something before the call ends.
Okay, when will the farm start paying again 1%? That's a good question. Within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, the farms will be paying again the 1% per day, 30% a month. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think there was some questions I had earlier regarding the smart issued through PLC swapping. So to be specific, it is actually the orange payout box balance which is going to be released. It's not the entirety of the 3 or 5 year contract, is it, Terry?
Yeah, that's right, Rebex, because people will still receive their monthly stake and reward over the 5 years because we can't bring all the smart coins into full circulation. There's just too many of them. It would flood the market. So we have to maintain the integrity of the price by that control measure. So people will still receive the tokens into their dashboard monthly, and then they can choose what they want to do with it, to either use it at 10 cents to buy the royal splits and then receive daily rewards in Ultima, or both that and the smart pool, and then receive daily reward in smart coin.
One question was, what would be the best strategy to diversify and go into the smart pool and staking, bit of each, or one or the other? Which would be the most advantageous?
Yeah, I mean, this really is a strategy for people to talk about within their teams and look at what assets they've got themselves. But me, personally, I will do all of them. I will diversify into each one of them. Now, I wanted to cover the green pool into the gold pool, if I may.
Of course, please.
Okay, so the green pool, guys, if you're holding the green splits, you will know you can exchange them at value for a gold split. Now, some people paid for the license with Ultima token. Some people didn't. They used win tokens, they used the promotion or whatever. If you used win tokens or the promotion, you will only have the value of the split to exchange into a gold split. Now, what will happen if you've already done it? It doesn't matter, by the way. But what will happen is those people who paid Ultima token for their licenses, their green licenses, you will receive an extra capacity for gold split purchase. But you won't receive it until the day before the green splits are finalized and finished. And we're looking at around the 19th, 20th of this month. So yes, you will be looked after. If you're not, you can contact support. We've been given their word. If you paid Ultima for the license for the green splits, you will receive more capacity for gold splits. The green pool will finish around the 20th of this month because the tokens will run dry. You exchange into the gold pool. and then the gold pool will be paying obviously the daily rate. I think there's only, how many gold pool splits are? About 26,000, I think, at the moment.
I think there is some concern there about the green to gold, where people are I would say disappointed that if everybody shifts from green to gold, the gold is going to get saturated and the rewards are going to go small again. So can you give any kind of reassurance on that, Terry?
Well, what's going to happen is when the green pool is removed from the scenario, 25 tokens a day less coming to the market. So we're thinking that what will happen is, and this is certainly what Alex is saying, this will start to impact on the price, because we're talking about May into June now, because it's going to be about the 20th of May and then into June. When them tokens are no longer reaching the market from the green pool, we're going to start seeing a turnaround in the price. So when the turnaround in the price comes, and by the way, if you've got the green splits and you're going into gold splits, the income you thought you were losing in the green, you're gaining in the gold. And then if the price is increasing as well, then the whole pool, the whole gold pool will benefit from the price increasing. But what we've got to think about is this. The company wants to reduce the supply of tokens. This is one way of doing it. Why? One, because what is happening right now, there are people out there receiving their daily reward and they're dumping it every day. Dump, dump, dump. And some of them are even selling below the price of on the market, which is totally crazy. If the market price is 4,000, they're putting a sell order in at 3,500. In fact, one yesterday put a sell order in at 3,400, and the market price was near 4,000. Why are people doing that? All they're doing is damaging the community, they're damaging their own income, they're damaging it for everybody. So what we have to do is think about how many tokens are being distributed, and we need to bring that supply down. And this is just the first approach of doing it. By the end of this year, only 25 tokens a day are going to be coming into the across-the-board pools. Now, that's not a lot. So the price we expect to be, where Alex is saying, around 20,000. Oh, by the way, and another thing as well, don't forget the golden rules. We always tell people about the golden rules. People who are not networkers are having the pools, like I say, and then they're taking their income every day thinking, I don't know, maybe thinking they don't think the company will be here in 6 months, so they've got to take it out as quickly and cash it in as quickly as they possibly can, because they're so used to seeing these other opportunities come and go. That's not us. This is the company not holding your money. The company not paying you the money. The company run off, it doesn't matter. Everything's on the blockchain. It's decentralized. We all provide liquidity and receive liquidity from the market, not the company. So I don't know what's driving these people to do this, but we've got to think that the golden rules hold. If you are in the business splits, then of course you have to cash flow your business. And we sell off the market, perhaps, not dropping the market. So always look for other avenues of monetizing your token if you are in the business split pool. The other pool should look at the golden rules and not go in desperation to sell every day. I don't know what motivates, why they're motivated to do that. If they want some money now, then perhaps growing the business would help them to get the business splits and give them that cash flow on the side that way.
Thank you very much, Terry. When we were in Dubai, I asked Alex what was the value of the one royal split, and he answered 1 million. So now there has been a rejiggle in the way the royal pool works. Is that value still standing at 1 million, or has it changed?
Yes, it is still 1 million.
Thank you. So people are asking about leaving licenses behind which they haven't yet filled, whether that's in the green or the red pool. What is the situation regarding that? So the green splits, when they are joined to a contract and become a full split, go into the gold pool, but there's going to be a remaining amount of splits which are just half a split, which is just a license. These people have 3 years to fill that license and to move it into the gold pool. Is that correct?
Yeah, they do. But bearing in mind, it's not half a split, but it's half of the, in the two halves of what there was, the contract, the license and the contract. But yeah, they still got time to do that and then bring them across. But talking about the red pool as well, of course, you know, we push Alex on this. What is the solution? We need a solution for the red pool, and there will be a solution forthcoming. So, you know, we already know what he's thinking about the red pool and bringing equity to those people who are in the lower end of the red pool. Everybody's going to be taken care of. All we say is maintain a positive outlook. Hold the course. The solutions are always coming forward. We will work through them. Just stay the course, remain positive, and look when the solution comes to take advantage of it.
I think there are lots of questions here. Annika's typing like mad. You're doing a great job answering all the questions. Lots of repeats. Alex was saying on the webinar yesterday, lots of repeated questions, and it's the same going on here. So as we always want to have that education, at least the basic education, to understand what the changes are, to be able to make an informed decision. I think your presentation tonight, Terry, has been amazing. Your slides are clear. You've presented everything very, very clearly, and all these questions here are being answered. I'm not sure there's anything else that we have left behind. John, do you have anything to add or to ask?
No, I don't think so, not at this point. It's all been really good, really clear. It's probably drummed up a lot more questions that we're going to go away with and come back with more. So people,
that always happens.
Yeah,
that always happens. And we've been doing a few calls today. Annika did the Swedish one, the Hungarian one. Now we're on this one. We know there'll be more questions. There's always more questions. Like Alex says, you know, it could do 36 hours of questions and still questions would come in. And then there'll be repeat questions as well. But it's the main salient points. We've got a great business here. We've got a great business with a premier pool, with a promotion on there now, with 22,000 euros per split, which means there's not going to be that many splits coming into the market. And with the ability to have the buyback, so the liquidity you provide, you can take back at any time in the future on a payment plan of 12 months. So you've got like the security and the smart contract of knowing that you can cash out your state reward or your state split at any time and take your liquidity back into your pocket. Yeah, laptop's given up. Okay, so I think that, you know, guys, we are very positive where we're going. We know there's great developments happening. We are in and around the office, as you know. We know that the team's there. The technical team is working hard at producing this new technology and the innovations going forward. I know there's nothing out there in the world that can compete with what we are. The oldest, longest established crypto network marketing company in the world that will be here for many more years. It will have many more problems, but you don't become successful easily. It's a journey. We're enjoying it. I hope you are too. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you very much for joining us, Terry. We're very, very honoured to have you here tonight. I'm completely jealous that the room filled up to 250 with you on the call, and I only make 100. So you guys, you better come back on Tuesday. I want to see you all here.
Yeah, we're driving this. And by the way, can I just do another quick screen share before we go? I've got to show you something.
Go ahead.
One moment. Are you activated sound on your? Do I need to when I share? Oh yes, here we go.
I think you might when you share, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oops, wrong one. Okay, are you ready?
Ready? Ooh, the best.
Yes, in conjunction with Platin Hero in Hungary, we are going to be holding an event in Budapest on Saturday, the 8th of June. So we're not that far away. We've got a room for 800 people. We know already that the Hungarians will fill the room with at least 400 people, maybe even 5. So you need to do some seat grabbing because we've got some great speakers lined up. We've got Alex booming in from to tell us what is going on as well. We've got a great day full of excitement, of meetings. We're going to be having dinners. We're going to be having entertainment. It's going to be an amazing 8th of June and a day before and a day after as well to encompass the weekend. But you need to get the seats. We're going to be putting out a ticket price. Very cheap, but we need to do the tickets because we're going to be providing all the entertainment. We're going to be providing the coffee, the tea, the biscuits, the lunch. So, and of course, all the speakers. So it's going to be an amazing day. Look forward to the link coming shortly. But when it's filled, it's filled. That's in Budapest, 8th of June. So I hope you're ready. Do you want to mention anything about it, Annika? That's all. Okay, thank you so much. Let me just stop the share.
Perfect. Thank you very much for joining tonight, guys. Really appreciate it.